Hello, how are you guys doing today? It's a beautiful Wednesday morning, afternoon, as usual. Excuse my language. Yeah, it's a beautiful Wednesday afternoon, and as usual, this is another episode of um, Wednesday Give Back series as they're talking about appreciation, for my 500 subscribers on YouTube. Thank you so much, Service Scott, for joining. Thank you, Hungry. Thank you, Alexandria. Thank you, Pretty Moy. Thank you, Carla. Thank you guys for joining. So, today we'll be discussing a very important topic, and I'm gonna pin it in the comments below. It's the big mistakes that stop people from living their dreams, and I would love you guys to participate as much as possible. Leave your comments, leave your questions. I want it to be an interactive session. So that we can all learn from one another. So we're gonna be discussing big mistakes that stop people from living their dreams. So feel free to start dropping those gems and let's rub minds together. But today's episode is gonna be power packed, like seriously power packed. So let me I want to pin it in the hi Shadolas. Thank you for joining us. Big mistakes that stop people from living their dreams. So first I'll be starting with the very first point is planning. A lot of people fail to plan. And trust me, there's this saying that if you fail to plan, you're planning to fail. Thank you, CEO Ne Limited. I hope I'm correct with the pronunciation. Thank you for joining. Big mistakes that stop people from living their dreams. So I'm gonna pin it, for subsequent people to see. So number one is lack of planning. You want something so bad, but you're not planning towards it. You know at the back of your mind, if they tell you what do you want, what do you want to become in the next 2 years or 5 years, or the popular question, but what are you doing about it from living their dreams? Let me pin it so that I can be articulated. Dreams. So today we're discussing big mistakes that stop people from living their dreams. So before I proceed, thank you to Butterfly. Thank you for joining us. Before I proceed, I would like to remind you, please, if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, don't forget to click on the link in bio, and you will find the video I released on Monday. It's something you want to watch. I dropped a video on discipline, how to be more disciplined. Today we're discussing big mistakes that stop people from living their dreams. Number one is lack of planning. We want something so bad. If you want something so bad, why are we not working towards it? It's something we need to look at. Let's take, for instance, you want to build a house. The first step you take is securing a land. Hi, Ario Titi. Thank you for joining us today. So the first thing you want to do is to secure a land, and you get the land in place, and then you have a plan. Get an architect to structure out the kind of building you want on it. Do you want a duplex? Do you want a flat? Do you want a lowly built house? Do you want a bungalow? Hi, Adja Michelle Makeup, thank you for joining us today. We're discussing big mistakes that stop people from living their dreams. So please feel free to leave your comments as well. We want it to be as interactive as possible. So you look at all the things that you need to put in place, to make this dream happen, to make this dream become a reality. Take, for instance, you want to become a doctor. You've always seen yourself as a doctor, as a carer of people, you as a caregiver, but you're not taking those steps. You want to become a doctor, but you're not going to medical school. You're not taking those courses from junior college, to take those science courses, take physics, chemistry, biology, all the, have a plan. Thank you. Hi, Kadinko. Thank you for joining us. So you need to have a plan, some people were asked that, what income do you think you'd be comfortable with? How much do you think you're worth? Like, how much do you want to earn? or to make, in a year. And some people said $300,000. Some people said $100,000. Okay, what are the steps? What are those things that you would do? Hi, Keeping Natural. Thank you for joining us. So what are those steps that you will do to earn $300,000? Do you want to get a paid job, or do you want to, be your own boss? If you want to be your own boss, what are the things that you want to do? Are you going to be providing products or service? And if you're going to be providing products, what are those products that you will need? It starts from the first step. It starts from making one step. One step leads to another, and then it leads to another, and then you follow through, and then you be disciplined. Once you're disciplined, you're good to go. You're fine. I just made a video on how to develop a good sense of self-discipline, and the link is on my bio. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and watch it till the end. Also share it with your friends. So guys, if you have any plan to make X amount of money or Y amount of money, what are you doing about it? What are the marketing strategies that are already in place? Who are your target clients? We need to plan these things. And trust me, I am also, learning. I'm not there yet. I'm not 100% there yet, And as you all know, we're all it's all a process, we're all still growing, and trust me, the day you stop learning is the day you begin to die. So we have to keep learning and learning and learning, so you have to ask yourself, what do I need to do, to make this X amount of money in a year? What kind of marketing do I need to do? Do I need to put in some aggressive marketing? Do I need to, hi, Miss Large, thank you, Cover Me Kids, for joining. You guys are awesome. So you tell yourself, what are the marketing that you need to put in place, the marketing strategies that you need to put in place? Where do you need to advertise? Do you have to go on LinkedIn? Like, you have to think outside the box. Yes. Yeah, life is a learning field. Yeah. So you have to ask yourself, do I have to advertise on Kadinko? Thank you. Do I have to advertise on LinkedIn? Do I have to advertise on Facebook, on Instagram? Thank you, Damage Gold, for joining us. Do I have to advertise on Instagram? Do I have to advertise where? What are those websites? Where can I drive traffic, to my page or to my to my, wherever it is, to my DM, if you don't have a website yet, by the way, my website is still under construction. And as you all know, I also make braided wigs, and that's part of the reasons why I have the name Chassis Everything. Beyond being a designer, a fashion designer, I also make braided wigs. So if you need something like this, be sure to send me a DM. My website is under construction, and I'll definitely let you know once it is ready. So guys, you need to know where are those platforms that you need to advertise. Facebook groups are there. By the way, if you want to join my Facebook group, it's there. You can advertise your goods free of charge, your goods and services. It's called Business Moguls. If you want to join my Facebook group, please go ahead and send a request to join, and I'll approve you right away. So what are those platforms where people can easily, where you can share your whatever it is that you do with thousands of people, with millions of people, and then you find your potential clients. Let's start by planning. Planning is everything. Trust me on this. Sorry. Then I hydrate a lot. I drink a lot of water. So I realized something. Each time I schedule my posts, whenever I schedule my posts on Instagram, it's always, on point. And there's always time to adjust and readjust before the set time. That is the benefit of planning. Yes, we're getting to that. CEO Unlimited. We're getting to that. And it's a whole lot. And I'll be sharing it with you guys. Cover Me Cute. We're going to discuss. Like, seriously. Hi, Cooking with Greens. Thank you for joining us. So really, by the time I realized I maybe while I'm cooking, because I schedule my day, I schedule everything, my plans for the day. So when I'm cooking, I remember, let me tweak this thing a little bit, let me tweak it a bit before it posts, and then there's time for you to make adjustments, but if you don't plan at all, like you're just waiting. Just wait. You don't, when you plan, that's when you plan. I hope you know that Labor Day is coming soon. So for those of us that love to plan, hi Danny Fashion, so we can begin to tailor our posts, our Instagram posts to match with Labor Day. Let's not just wait until it's 2 p.m. and then we say, people are posting about Labor Day. Okay, let me quickly post, and then you're all over the place. So it's always good, always good for us to plan. Planning is something that you cannot you cannot do without if you want to succeed, or if you want to live a life of your dreams. Guess what? Hey, guess one of my clients, she came to make outfits, like I think 2 weeks ago, thereabout. And then I just asked her, because I love to ask about self-care, what do you do for self-care? How do you love yourself? She's like, oh, shopping is part of my self-care routine. Like, I buy myself clothes. And hi, Aisha, thank you for joining us. I buy myself clothes, outfits, gold. Yeah, by the way, I also deal in gold jewelry, yeah, like gold chain, gold earrings, and what have you, gold rings and what have you, So she was like, oh, I travel every month. I'm like, what do you mean? Like, she travels out of the country. She leaves US every month. Just goes to a country of her choice. Zanzibar, Kenya, China. She's been to over 30 countries. And I'm like, oh, really? And guess what I found out? It is cheap to travel if you travel well in advance. If you plan, in advance. If you plan in advance. Look, I have friends that buy their tickets that they will use next year. I mean, that they will use next year, December. They already bought their tickets now. Next year, December, you heard me. And that's why you hear, oh, I'm going to Morocco. They look at they look at the map of the world and they decide. So trust me, see, and guess what? It's not expensive. It's not as expensive as you are thinking. Like, hey, Olowo gone. It is all planning strategies. And when you fly, you also get mail. My friend is going to watch this video, and it's okay. Hi, hello, thank you for joining us. Guess what? Her sister flew to the extent that she got about 6 free tickets. 6. British Airways. Free. Like, return tickets. Free. And she just organized her friends and her sisters. And they all flew to the UK for the weekend. I came back because she's like, what am I coming to do in UK? Like, how many, like, she doesn't really, and that's it. When you fly a lot, you get free, you get this mileage, free tickets. And at some point, you end up traveling without paying 1 kobo. That is what planning does for you. But if you're a last minute person, you're the one that will buy your tickets, very expensive. You're the one that will, you will miss out on all the discounts. You will miss out on all the deals, but when you plan ahead in advance, and even, there's another thing that most of these airlines do that you're probably not aware of. Like, when they see that you want to cancel, they might just say, oh, okay, how about if we, what about if you pay this X amount of money and then you get this amount, they can give you deals. Another thing that they do is that they can upgrade you to business class. Business class on a budget. So really, we can live that life of our dreams if we plan. If we plan. September, we're supposed to, this month, my family and I are supposed to be in Bournemouth in the UK. But of course, Corona happened and everything had to, and we've planned this since last year. So it's always good to, yes, CEO Limited, see you on. If you plan, thank you, Danny Fashion World. If you plan ahead, trust me, you will get all the freebies, all the perks that you're looking, that you're thinking, this thing it's going to be very expensive. Duh. Don't be surprised that your economy tickets will be changed to business class. Okay, and you'll be flying with Bill Gates. That's if he doesn't take his private jets. You'll be flying with, the high and mighty, and you can do businesses with people right there. Take for instance, I also do gold. I sell gold jewelry as well. It will be coming on my website when everything is set. I'm taking my time, so that, I can have everything all in one place. So if you fly business class, like if you actually plan to fly economy or whatever your money can afford, and then when it's getting to time, they might even look at you and say, oh, we've noticed that you've flown this airline about 6 to 7 times, and we want to give you free tickets. You and your family, you're like, oh, what? Yes. See, people have traveled like all over the world with less than the amounts, far less than the amount that you're even thinking of. So these are the mistakes that stop people from living their dreams, because they fail to plan, and then they're not even, they're too scared to try. They're looking at it like, it's too far. No, the people traveling don't have 2 heads. They don't have 3 heads. And that's, by the way, so Even if you don't have a passion for traveling or tourism, if it's your business that you really love to do, that you really want to focus on. Hi Charles, thank you for joining. If it's your business that you really love to focus on, yes. So let us now discuss it. Let's dive straight in. What are you into? What's the nature of your business? How much are you looking to make in the last quarter of the year? Now we are in September, October, November, December. Pretty much 4 months, because today is second. So 2nd of September. So what are your plans? How much are you looking at? And then sometimes we also focus on the wrong things. Sometimes we focus on the wrong things and we fail to look at what we should be looking at. We should stay focused, eye on the prize. So what are the steps that you need to take to make that X amount of money that you are looking at? See, if you stay focused on that goal, you will get there. But once you take your eyes off it, man, trust me, there are lots of distractions on Instagram. Distractions that you'll be looking at people's pages and you'll be like, I'm not doing this. Be looking. Okay, look, be looking. Daydare.com. So you have to stay focused on your own goals. So to ask yourself, what are the steps that I need to take? What are the strategies that I need to put in place? Who are my target clients? Where can I find them? If it is collaborations, if you think you have your kind of target client in my own network, you can send me a DM. You can join me on live. I come live every Wednesday. This is my give back series, as a token of my appreciation to all of my 500 subscribers on YouTube. So you can send me a DM and say, okay, I want to join you live. I want to discuss this. I want to find a way to present what you offer with my platform. Hi, Labi. Thank you for joining. I want to David Doe. HKN Entertainment. Thank you for joining. So you ask yourself, what are those things that you need to do? Those things that you need to do to make your dreams, stay focused on your goals and make that dream become a reality. If your goal is to make, let's say, like $100,000 before the end of this year, in the last quarter plus 1 month, which is September, what are the things that you need to do? Something happened last week, Saturday. I usually record my YouTube videos on Saturdays, and I record 2 episodes. That is part of planning. Because when I first started my YouTube channel, it was overwhelming. Like, it was crazy. I shoot a video and then I upload. It takes days to edit, and I'm like, God, am I sure? Can I really keep up with this thing? And then I continue. At times, when I first started, I would shoot from night till morning because I would want to shoot when my kids are sleeping. So I would shoot. Hi, Hijabi, thank you for joining. I would shoot from night till morning. I'll be like, God, am I cut out for this thing? I know I'm a very hardworking girl, and it was challenging. But then I sat down one day and I said, okay, babes, you can do this. Prepare your content in advance. As I'm talking to you, I have over 20 episodes, ready to be shot. Over 20 episodes that I've written out. And then all I do is I shoot 2 episodes every Saturday, and then I edit it. And I always have 6 episodes, on YouTube waiting to be published. I just click publish. I've made the videos, I've edited, I've done everything. It's on YouTube. I have next week's video on YouTube. I have next 2 weeks video on YouTube. I have next 5 weeks video on YouTube. And that's how I run. And I'm still going to shoot 2 episodes this Saturday. So let me go on. Last Saturday, when I was shooting my YouTube videos, 2 YouTube videos, I'm just thankful that each time because of the genre that I focus on, I motivate people, I encourage, I inspire people, I help people to take their dreams to the next level. I help people to believe in their dreams and believe in themselves. Hi Aderoju, thank you for joining us. So what happened last week when I was shooting the video and I was listing the points, and I listed a point, and that point changed my life. Like before that was when I got to know that even before I get to bless people with these contents, these YouTube contents, I am blessing myself first, because it's a reminder. It has shaped me for the most part. Ever since I started this YouTube channel, it has changed me. No procrastination, my sense of discipline has, I'm way more disciplined. I'm way more consistent. I sleep at 4 a.m. I know that it takes hard work, but I know that with time it will get better. So what happened last Saturday, it was a turning point. It was a turning point in my, I was telling my friend, I was almost crying. Maybe she's gonna join high success. So I was almost crying. I was telling her on the phone. In the meeting, it was around 3 a.m., but she's in Nigeria, so it was, I think around 11 a.m. for her. So I was telling her, guess what happened today? Today looked like, it looked like, it was like a mirage. It was like I was learning. It was like I was a learner all this while. Like I've been getting something wrong. And then it was just one point I made while I was making the video that it just kept ringing in my head. I'm going to say it here. The video is not out yet, but I'm going to mention that point here and now. And what is that point? Focus on the most important things first. That thing kept ringing in my head. Focus on the most important things first. And I'm like, that statement changed my life. And I have been so strategic ever since that Saturday. Last Saturday, I have been so strategic. I don't waste my time on things that are not relevant. I don't stay there. I don't, spend my energy on things that are not important. So I list out my plans. I have like a whole book, a whole full scan, 2 pages of my to-do list every day. Like my defaults, things to do in a day. And then I now have to-do list for the day, every day. So it's crazy. So I started looking at it and I said, okay, beyond doing these things, what are the things that I need to do to get from this point, to point X? And then I begin to narrow it down. Okay, do this one first. Don't do this first. So I started cutting those things that I used to do first to last. So that was the turning point for me, and it has changed everything. It has changed the game, ever since that Saturday. Last Saturday, the video is going to be out and I'll let you know, but that's going to be like in 7 weeks time, because like I said earlier, I shoot way in advance, because if you fail to plan, you are planning to fail. Hi, I can share it. Thank you for joining. And J. Abraham, thank you so much for joining us. So and I'm gonna say this. If you decide not to plan, that's okay. If you fail to plan, that's okay. It's just that, you know what? You will be successful. If you plan to do nothing, let me put it that way. If you plan to do nothing, then you'll be successful at nothing. Just hold that one. Hold it at the back of your mind. If you plan to do nothing, you'll be successful at nothing. 0. Okay? So always tell yourself that. Another thing is evaluate your why. Know the reason why you're doing whatever that you're doing. Why are you doing this thing? What purpose is it going to serve? And then you begin to narrow your plans towards it. If it's something you have a passion for, so you begin to narrow your plans and, until you get there. Stay focused. Stay focused on your goals. Then another thing is, for people who plan to lose X amount of weight this year or lose whatever amount of, calories, why do you keep eating when you know the steps that that you want to take in order to be healthy? You know the steps that you want to take in order to be healthy, but you just keep eating all the junks. No break, no jam. When pizza is passing by, you say, can I have one? You shop it. When ice cream is passing, you shop. When burger is passing, you shop. When you're driving past and you see, my pizza hot, bono budget. On ta sonson. I want to me, want to yambe, want to je, want to lo jebo. Sorry, Jerry, I just had to bring in my Niger. Anyway, if you know those things that you need to do in order to stay healthy, number one, if you're somebody that has not gotten to that height of self discipline yet, um at home you buy only the things that are healthy for you and your kids. If you're married and you have kids, buy only the healthy things so that you're not tempted to take those unhealthy things. So I try as much as possible. I want my kids to eat more fruits and veggies. So I try to buy more of broccoli, buy more of mixed veggies, buy those cilantro. You just get vegetables, and then make it for them, because I don't want them to. In fact, we don't eat out. That's even number one. They don't even know what McDonald's tastes like. Because I make breakfast, I make lunch, and I make dinner, and this is all part of planning. So what I do on ideally is I wake up in the morning. I make hi login. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for joining. So what I do ideally is I wake up in the morning. I make breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I put it down. It's all in the cooler. Whoever is ready to eat can go serve themselves. So I can focus on my plans for the day. And by the way, I work out every single day. Because of the COVID, this is all part of planning. Because my health has to be intact for me to be able to deliver, to take care of other people, to take care of my family, And like I always say, you can't pour from an empty cup. If your cup is empty, what do you want to pour from? If your cup is empty, you can't pour. There's nothing to pour because you yourself, you are empty. So you need to fill in that cup. You know what I mean? You need to fill in that cup. So what you need to do, what I did, when the COVID started, when the pandemic started and they had to close the gym, I'm like, okay, what do I do? Because I was losing it. Because I work out every day. I know how much calories I lose every day. And then I ordered a skipping rope, and then I started skipping. Guess what happened? At first, I was skipping 500. 500. And then I tried something last week. I told myself, I'm going to skip 100 without stopping. And I skipped 100 and it was easy. It was possible. It was looking hard at first. And then I skipped 100, and guess what? Since Saturday, I've been skipping 1,000 every day. And what I do is this, very simple. Very, very simple. Just follow me. What I did is I skip 10 times. I skip hundreds 10 times. So I just go 100 without stopping the first time. It's all gone. You skip the second 100, you're like number 2. You skip the third 100. That's how you stay focused on your goals. So whatever it is that you're planning to do, just keep at it. And one more thing I want you to know is that if you do the same, you're going to get the same. If you don't make a change, it's like you're doing the same thing and you're expecting the different results. You've been failing at something in the past, using the same old strategy, and you want a change, but you are refusing to change your strategy. Somebody once said only a mad man will be doing the same thing and be expecting a different result. And I quite agree with the person. So if you want something, you need to have a change of mindset. They call it paradigm shifts in economics. By the way, I studied economics as my first degree at the prestigious Obafemi Awolowo University. I know my husband is going to laugh when he gets to this, when he watches this video. So you need a paradigm shift. You need to change your line of thinking. It's a new way of thinking. Okay, I want this thing. I need to discard the old. I know sometimes it's hard for us to just get rid of our old way of doing things. But trust me, for growth to happen, for growth to occur, guys, you guys are not leaving your comments. Leave your comments, leave your questions. Let this be as interactive as possible. For growth to occur, you need to have a change of mindsets. Everything just has to change. So you need to don't do the same thing if you want a different result. So and don't forget to get those me moments. Don't forget to get those me moments. And what are those? Yes, paradigm shift. Yeah, you have to change your line of thinking. And your circle of friends also matter. Are your friends winning? What are they discussing? Are they discussing big brother nonsense? What are they discussing? Are they discussing plans, goals, dreams, ideas, personal development? Buying houses, investing, real estate. What are they discussing? Are they speaking? Are they talking big? Ha! You need to meet my sister. Hey, we fight a lot, but she's on point. Beverly Hills, Biola Motors. She's a car dealer. You know, I think sometime in February this year, we got talking. I'm like, yeah, where have you been? She talks big, and it happens. Oh, thank you for the compliment. See you limited. You know, she talks big, and that is why she has zero friends. Zero friend. My sister cannot keep a friend. You know, because she's always thinking big. You know, she's thinking, hey, when you're still telling, she's a car dealer, and when you're telling her, how about this new car? Have you tried this Tesla? You know, she'll be telling you which one is that. I want to buy a plane. And that's how she makes it happen. Thank you, healthy, healed, and happy. You're the average of the five closest friends, 5 people that you hang around with. You're gonna be the average of that sets. You will. Okay? If there are people that are complacent, people that are laid back, it will rub off on you. And like I always tell people, it is better to vibe solo. Just day your day. Let me day my day. You know? Day your day. Because what are we going to be discussing? It won't flow. The first 1 minute will not even flow. You will even get tired of me because the way I'll be talking, you'll be like, chele, oh sheni, efile, efimisile. You know? So yeah, your circle of friends also matter. They don't have to be your mate to level up, vibe higher. Go to people that are blazing in those, you know, those areas that you want to see yourself. Right from time, I've always vibed the people that are my sister that sells cars. I think I mentioned in one of these videos, one of my YouTube videos. Hey, it's not my mayo. You know, at first she started by she was selling cars for someone somewhere in Okpebi. I remember I was serving at the time, or it was that, but just shortly after service. Immediately after service, yeah, she was selling cars there. If you go to that showroom, hey, oh bloody mad gone. But she's been telling herself, I want to be a car dealer. I want to have my car lot. My sister has a car lot as we are talking, as we are doing our day. Right now, my elder sister, she's 1 year older than me. Ajaju kini dalelo. And yesterday was her birthday. Hi, Ashani. Thank you for joining us. You know, so, you know, my sister has always been telling me, I want to have my car lot. And today she has a car lot. You know? And if you want a car, if you want a 50 million car, she will sell it for you. Okay? She will sell it. Biola Motors, right there on Instagram. Ojo Jukini Dalelo, so Biko. 0 friends. So if you are not serious, she doesn't deal with time wasters. She will, well, she knows how to handle everybody. My elder sister, but all right. Anyway, as I was saying, so you're the average of the 5 friends that you hang around with. You know, if they are high flyers, if they are people that, you know, motivate you, people that dream big, people that speak big, you know, people that are positive, trust me, you have most likely to be, it will level up. But if you are with people that are talking about big brother, you know, or always nagging or being negative, you know, or always saying, always sober, always sad, because, hey, mati cholo, you know. So yeah, your circle of friends matter. It matters a great deal, you know. So are you spending your time on gossip channels? You know, are you spending your time where? If there's any page that is not growing you, any page that is not, you know, adding value to your life, you know, hi Paula Curry. If there's any page that is not adding value to your life, please, by all means, delete. Control delete. You know, your destiny is not tied to that page. So, you know, we need to tell ourselves the truth. And that is what I, you know, say on my YouTube channel. I say the way it is. You know, I talk about your circle of friends, you know, living positive, you know, being consistent, be disciplined, you know where you're going, know your why, you know. So we need to vibe high. This is 2020, man. You know what time it is, you know. So guys, we need to you know, don't look down on yourself. Don't look down on yourself. Don't say, oh, that thing is for rich people. What is for rich people? Who are the people? Are they not human beings like you and I? Back in Nigeria, when I think I was in 300 level, I was invited to World Yoruba Day. World Yoruba, I didn't even know there was anything like that. It was organized by Idris. Idris organizes CCOG of Lagos. Idris is now a big boy. So I and Idris went for, he organized the event right there at no, he didn't organize the event. He was invited. So he had the CCOG of Lagos, his own winner, his own beauty queen. So we all went together because I contested. I was a model. So we all went for the event at Muson Center. And that was the first time I saw all the greats, the who is who in Nigeria. Okay, sorry. Okay, that was when, I don't know what happened just now. The light is suddenly a little bit off. Can you still see me clearly? Let me know. Please let me know if you can still see me. So what happened was this. When we got to the event, I saw the who is who in Nigeria. The people we call spirits in the bank. Yeah, I used to be a banker, and the people we refer to as spirits are people that you just hear of their name, but you never jam them in events. You never get to see in your lifetime. You just hear. It's like Richard Branson. You can call people like Richard Branson spirits. I saw a lot of spirits at that event. We call people like Richard Branson spirit, people like Elon Musk spirit, people like Mark Zuckerberg. Yeah, for people to relate. People like Mark Zuckerberg, we call them spirits. People like President Donald Trump, you call them spirits. People like President Obama, you call them spirits. But at that event, I saw spirits. Not one spirit, not two spirits. Okay, you can see me clearly. Thank you for the feedback. Not one. I saw a lot of spirits at the event. I'm like, what? That's when you know that you're in the right circle. You're like, whoa! Like, those are the kind of gatherings you want to find yourself. Okay? I was seeing lots of governors were in attendance. That was the day I knew that these people are like you and I. I was saying that earlier. Then I saw Tinubu's wife, Oluremi. It was prayer time. We stood up to pray, and then she passed behind me. My chair was kind of blocking her because it was like a this AY show, like a buffet kind of, So she passed behind me, and then my chair was blocking her, and then she carried my chair, and then then we looked at them like, they were many gods. People have to do, all their aides were just standing, on the side. All of their aides were just standing on the sides. They were not inside the party. So we were all like at very close range. So these people, they don't have two heads. They're like you and I. They all have blood in their veins. They all, they all get sick. They all, do you understand? So not saying they happen. Because feel free to dream big. It costs no time. But remember to work hard and plan. There's no dream that is too big for you to accomplish. No dream is too big, for you to achieve in life. Just set your goals, put your mind to it, and focus on the most important things first. I told you that statement changed my life. Focus on the most important things first, because if you don't, you just find out that you are busy. But you are busy doing nothing. You have just been busy. So there are two things. Either productively busy, or busy doing nothing. So choose your day. So guys, really, let's focus on those plans, those dreams, those things that we need to do to achieve that plan. Man, my eyes are focused, like laser focus of life on my goals before 2020 runs out, by the special grace of God. So what are those things? Are we working on those goals? Are we staying focused? And don't be distracted by all the noise on social media. Social media is very noisy. Daku. So it's up to you, to tell yourself, hey, I refuse to be distracted. Some people will come and say, oh, I just made $50 billion. You're like, hey, when am I going to even make? No, you don't need all of that. Just stay focused. Day your day. Day on your own day. Plan, strategize, strategize, gidigon. if you know what I mean. So you need to plan and keep planning, like, and your circle of friends matter. Go for those events, even if it's virtual events. As I'm talking, I'm an MBA student of California State University. I'm also taking a course right now, and it starts tonight. I'm gonna add it to my crazy schedule, but I feel it's important. It's important for my business, for the success of my business, for the success of my career. So and we also mix loneliness with aloneness. Loneliness is the absence of people. Aloneness is the absence of purpose. So don't say you're alone, or don't say, oh, your circumstances are, you're able to do all of those things because of X and Y, because you have people. Because, really, people who don't have people, who have their purpose, who know their purpose in life, they are living that desired life. They are living a life of their dreams. So you don't even limit yourself. Don't say, there's nobody, there's no, okay, be looking for body, body will find you. Okay, use positive words for yourself. Use healthy words for yourself. Use successful words for yourself. Hi, Paula Curry, thank you. Use successful words for yourself. Give yourself say those affirmations. I made a video and I wrote 10 affirmations, like you should tell yourself every day. You tell yourself those things every day, and that is what you become. Your words matter. The things that you say, your words become your thoughts, So be very, very careful the things that you say. You have to be very, 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 very careful, And then what you concentrate on all day long determines your future. Hi, sis, thank you for joining. Hi, Vera. Hi, guys, thank you so much for joining. So what you concentrate on all day long determines your future. Pray, meditate, planning. Yes, words matter. Healthy, healed, and happy. Yeah. Hi, Bolatito. Thank you for joining. So the things that you do matter. And one of the things about passion is it's an attitude. Yeah, it is an attitude. And your attitude sets the mood for everyone around you and everything, for everyone and everything around you. Your attitude sets that mood for everyone and everything around you. And then guess what? They get excited because you're excited. And that's why most of the time when I start my YouTube channel, I say, hi, everyone, because I want to cheer you up to listen. I don't want to do it. I don't want you to click and start sleeping or you start snoring. So your attitude is everything. So stay positive. If you're excited and passionate about something, the people around you are most likely to get turned on by that passion. They'll also be excited. That's the kind of turn on I'm talking about. They're also likely to be passionate, to be geared up, to be passionate about that thing that you're talking about. They're excited. You want to talk about a book, you're like, this book is going to change your life. Yeah, this book is all I've been looking for all my life. This book is the game changer. By the time you begin to hype it and people are like, they want to see, they want to read, they want to experience that same thing that you have talked about, that you have, watered their appetite, that you have whet their appetite for. They also want to experience that thing that you're talking about. So you need all of that. You need to be very, very positive. Like, it's very, very key. So courage, you need to have courage. Courage does not mean that there's no fear. Courage is not saying that you don't have fear. It's not saying that you don't have anxiety. But you know what? You will move past it. Focus on what you want. Don't focus on what you don't want. Okay, I don't want this. I don't want... Okay, you don't want it, right? What do you want? If you want to live a healthier life, you focus on it. If you want your business to boom, you focus on it. Don't focus on those things. These people are gossiping. These people are this one. These people are negative. They won't matter to you. In fact, they shouldn't even matter to you. It's not your business. You see? You see where that statement actually comes. That one is not your business. What is your business? Is focusing on yourself, focusing on your brand, focusing on your personal development, focusing on your health. When you focus on your health, when you say, okay, my plan is to drink 3 liters of water every day, even if you don't make 3 liters, you make 2.5 liters, it's still okay. It's better than zero. It's better than now focusing on the wrong things. You're not now sticking to your plan. See, stick to your plan like your life depends on it. Stick to your plans like your life depends on, and it truly depends on it, because your success actually depends on your plans. Yeah. Yes, focus on what you want. CEO, thank you. Sorry. So you either spend all your energy eliminating what you don't want. Now think about it now. You either spend all your energy eliminating, or you spend your energy creating what you want. Oh yeah, choose. Where do you want to focus your energy on? Do you want to create, you want to create a beautiful dress, and then you start to cut it, you start to, shape it, you start to take your measurements, check the design you want, and then you make it, and then you see, oh, it's beautiful. Rather than saying, oh, I don't want this one, I don't want, okay, don't want to be doing, I don't want there. Don't focus on what you want. You have to focus on what you want. Just keep your eyes on the prize. That is how athletes, Serena Williams, that's how they win. That's how, people in sports, that's how they win. They just stay focused. Steph Curry just stays focused. Okay, how many points do I need to take? How many shots do I need to take to get there? How do I get to the, by the time you want to throw into the ring, how many steps do I need to? That is it. Just stay focused. And that is what they do. If you're not focused, you will be easily swayed by the noises, by a lot of irrelevant things will just begin to distract you. So stay focused, and don't forget to join us every Wednesday on this platform. We'll be dropping wisdom nuggets every Wednesday. This is my token of appreciation to my 500 subscribers on YouTube. And if you have not joined me, if you have not subscribed to my channel yet, please, this is a kind reminder, please subscribe to my channel and leave your comments. Always leave your comments. See, I want to learn from you as well. It's going to be as interactive as possible. We are here to win big in 2020. So please, you spend your energy creating what you want. It is very, very key, and then you don't get what you deserve in life. You get what you fight for. Yeah, you have to fight for what you want. So these are the things that you need to do to live the kind of dream, live the life of your dreams. You focus, you write out those plans. That's number one. That's the first step. If you're able to write out your plans after listening to this live session, congratulations to you in advance. You have done something. You have made a step. And the next thing, you're looking at those plans, you're saying, okay, what do I need to get to achieve this one? If it's a big goal, break it down to actionable steps. By the time you break it down to actionable steps, you can now follow through. Okay, let me do one today, let me do one tomorrow, let me do one. You begin to tick it. You know what I mean? Hi Abiodun, thank you for joining us. So you begin to tick it off your bucket list little by little. So those plans are, they are valid. Those goals, those dreams, they are very valid. Then I'm going to leave you with one last word. I've come to the end of today's session, and next week's session promises to be very, very, very powerful and power-packed. You don't want to miss it. Now I'm going to leave you with this. Chase your passion like it's the last bus of the night. Chase it like you just got to a train station, and you're hearing this bus is going to get here, and it's the last bus, like after, it's already 10 p.m. or it's 12 a.m. and no bus is going to come until 6 a.m. If you miss the bus, you're going to sleep there till 6 a.m. You're going to sleep on the streets, and it's dangerous to be there all alone in the cold. It's not healthy, and it's not safe. So you chase your passion like it's the last bus of the night. Refrain from distractions. If you plan to go on vacation, start asking how much does it cost. Start planning well in advance. Plan for your business. Plan. Plan those posts, schedule your posts well in advance. Check your emails every day. Have a plan. What are the plans that you need to do to get from point A to point Z? And begin to plan towards it. Planning is very key. In fact, everything starts and ends with planning. And you'll be surprised, like I mentioned earlier in this life, you'll be surprised that when you plan, you find out that so many perks, so many benefits that you don't even know about. Yes, they come to you. Say for instance, you plan to go to maybe Egypt next year, maybe next year December. You're planning 1 year in advance, or next year September. Hopefully this corona would have ended and the whole world can go everywhere in peace. By the time you buy your ticket, and you buy your ticket again for Spain, say March next year, and see, like my clients, you can travel to any country, to a country every month. Yes, so you can travel to a different country. So it all boils down to planning. If you fail to plan, then you are planning to fail. If anything at all that you want to do, if you don't write it down, you need to write down those plans. Those things that if you have any plan and you did not write it down, they're just wishes. You're just wishing. Wishful thinking. We want to go beyond wishful thinking. We want to start making those plans become a reality. Those dreams, those thoughts. Let's back it up with actions. And I promise you, we will get there. We'll all get there sooner than we have imagined. So I leave you with this. Thank you so much for joining this live this week. I hope to see you all next week by God's grace. Wednesday, please catch me same time Wednesday next week by God's grace. Thank you so much for coming, and to everyone that joined me till the very end. I appreciate you guys. And I'll be dropping this video on YouTube, for the benefits of people who missed it live, and for the benefits of my friends that are not on social media. I have a lot of friends that don't use Facebook, they don't use Instagram, but they don't ever miss my YouTube videos. So I'll be dropping it on video so that everybody can be a part of it. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate you from the depth of my heart. Thank you. God bless you. Let's keep shining and keep winning. Bye.